What's going on, driver? Man, look here. This is might be a legendary video right now. I just finna talk to y'all today, and give a shout out to my man Big Al. I saw him last night. I told y'all I wasn't gonna put the video up. My man didn't want to be on camera, dog. He got once in 15 states. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Big Al is a big dude, bro. Look, I was coming out of the OC last night. I had just took a shower, had worked out. Pretty much a long day. I was tired, man. I was on E, just walking back, about to go get in my truck and go to sleep. And my man was like, "Hey, man, I know you. I know you." So like this is the third time back to back I've been in Carlisle. I seen somebody that watched my video. So I know I'm doing something special. And I told my man I want to put the video up. My man said he didn't want to be on camera. So I like look if I see y'all in the streets, man. If y'all want to get on the video, I will make a video with y'all. I know a lot of people ain't never been on TV. I've been on TV a bunch of times. Football games. I was on the Maury Povich show. So I've been on one of them comedy shows I was on. So I've been on TV quite a few times. So me being on camera, that ain't nothing new. I mean, you still get that little feeling, but I've never wanted to be a talent. I always want to be behind the camera. So I understand some people don't want to be in front of the camera. If you choose not to be, I would not put you on the camera. But I will say this: if you do a video with me and I put you on camera, you can always go back and look at that video. It lives forever. And if you don't do nothing to embarrass yourself, it's a good look. You can show people, you can show your family, whatever. And you can just look at yourself from the other side, like how the world look at me. That's one thing about being on camera. You get to see yourself the way other people see you, because you inside your body, so you only see yourself when you're looking in the mirror, unless you're looking at a video of yourself. Now you really get to see everything, how you walk, your mannerisms. So that's cool. But what I want to talk to y'all about today, man, we're gonna talk about life a little bit today, man. And I'm on the verge of doing something legendary. And I remember, like, I was always that dude. Like, I used to always fight the bullies. I could have easily ran with the bullies, but I was looking at the other kids that were struggling. And they was really scared. Like, these dudes are really scared, and the bullies are doing this stuff for fun. And I'm looking at myself like, I can beat that bully up. If I join with the scary dudes, now I even the odds. You know what I'm saying? I give the scary dudes a chance, and I make the game more challenging to the bullies now. Now they sitting around thinking about not how they gonna beat up the little scary dudes. They thinking about, all right, man. So look, I'm gonna come up behind him, and you start talking to him. Then I'm gonna jump on him. When I jump on him, then you come in. But see, now I had the scary dudes with me. So the scary dudes like, hey, look at that dude behind you. And so he was like, now I'm working with the scary dudes, so I make it harder for the bullies. So now the scary dudes will have a win, but the bullies will still jump on a little scary dude, beat him up, drag him off on the side. And so it was a balance though. It's kind of like I told my homeboy this the other day. Kind of like I was like Megatron. No, not Megatron. Dang, what's the dude name? Optimus Prime. And like I was like Optimus Prime. Like I was a good dude, but I was better, more physically stronger, and sometimes I was smarter than a lot of people. Like not book smart, but like far as just like how this shit work. Like that's how my mind. I work backwards. How does this shit work? How does Snyder make their money? How does this like I had a comment the other day. A dude was like, I can't believe these companies let y'all make videos and the dog their company. I wasn't really dogging his Snyder. I was just saying I was leaving. I ain't never really dog him out. Um, but I know the ins and outs of the business. Once you know the business, like I know how much like Snyder makes over 100,000. They probably make $250,000 off of me a year. I don't even make $250,000 at Snyder, but Snyder probably make $250,000 off me because the work I've done, the drivers I brought on, and the money they make off my truck. But the drivers I brought in, they might be making a meal off me. They might be making a meal because I brought in over 20 drivers. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at like me and my cousin, we did the math on it one time. Like they making about 60 off me. So they making 60 off me, and they make 70 off my cousin last year. Cause he grossed more than me. And we just looking at we ain't talking about what they making off on the truck. And so they making money off me. So yeah, they can pull the plug, but guess what? I'm bringing in drivers. I'm helping them make more money. They can tell us nah, but everything is advertisement. Every time you make a video about Snyder, good or bad, it puts Snyder in a person's mind. That's what advertisement is. It puts it in their mind. So that's what they say. What they say is there's no such thing as bad publicity. You just gotta know how to spin it. When people get your name in their head and their thoughts, you gotta learn how to capitalize on that and reel them in. So this is advertisement for these companies. A lot of guys look at these videos and make their decision off these videos. So if the company shut this down, they lose a certain advantage. If the companies halfway do right and they get a lot of positive videos, and they can learn from these videos. If they see what the guy is talking about that's disgruntled, they can have their meetings and they can have like 4 or 5 videos and say, okay, this guy said this guy said this guy said this. We need to change something. We need to change. And see, I'm a critical thinker. Instead of just thinking about shutting everything down, I'm looking at, okay, how can we use this information and make it benefit us in the long run? And another thing, like, I'm not that greedy dude. Like, we going back and forth. I've been listening to Tone Talks and Yvette, and they was breaking down the Tulsa Real Estate Fund. And they not high on it. They think Jay Morrison gonna rip everybody off. But I've seen some videos when Jay Morrison have been doing stuff for free in the hood. So most people that rip people off don't do stuff for free. And like I remember a video he was talking about how Big Meech took over the drug game, and he was like, Big Meech made sure all his people ate. When dudes got locked up in jail, he was still giving money to the families and stuff like that, because now the breadwinner's locked up, so he was still taking care of some of the families. Not probably everybody, but like his major players, he was still taking care of the family. So that created a kind of loyalty. Same way like with the military and stuff. The government pays you a certain amount of money. If you die, they still take care of your family to a certain extent. If you get hurt, they give you disability stuff. So that's a loyalty. I can count on you to take care of me. If I put my life on the line for you, I can count on you to still take care of my fam. So, like, that was my thing. I'm always trying to help the little guys, because it's a lot of people grew up in different kind of situations. Like I grew up, I can count on my hand. Like I think in both of my hands, like I still have fingers left if I count how many times I seen my real dad. And but I had a stepdad, and my stepdad worked his ass off. That's how I learned how to work. My stepdad would go to work at 8 o'clock in the morning, bro, and he got off on his second job at 2 in the morning. He came home. He got in the house around like 2:10. Took a shower and went to sleep. And that dude was getting back up at 7:30, leaving out the house at 7:45, going back to work. So I would see this dude, like somebody always turn on their truck and make all the damn up. Like, why you just revving his engine up? Just turn your truck on, let it warm. Why you got to rev it up like that? Goddamn big head ass. But my bad. They just throw you off when you're doing a video when somebody's all that noise. Especially like, I mean, I went to school for production, so like it throws off. Y'all probably can't even hear, but in my ear is real loud. Sorry about that for throwing off the video. But yeah, man, it's just a lot of stuff that I want to do with my life, and I know if I do a trucking company, I can help a lot of people. Like, I'm gonna help dudes get paid. And I'm gonna teach. The one thing about helping people get paid, you can't just help people get paid and don't show them that. You gotta help people get paid and show them how to move with money. Because if they don't know how to move with money, they'll go out there and fuck it up. Sometimes you'll lose these dudes because they'll get so much money, they'll end up getting killed, they'll end up getting on drugs, they'll end up getting in a situation they don't got no business in jail somewhere, because they got all this new money, and people start, like, when you get money, you turn into a target. Believe that. You turn into a target. It started being envy, like, and y'all know it. When you get money, you can, most time relationships just come to you easier for some reason, and some people get envious of that. Some people start hating that shit. And like it can be even your old person you was in a relationship with. They'll get mad and they want to see you fall. They want to see you fall. It can be somebody else that you talking to, a girl that they've been wanting for a long time, or they missed or they had in their life, and you don't swoop in and got them, and they get mad, bro, and they start thinking about taking you out. So it's like this money stuff. That's the only thing about it. Like right now, I'm low key. See this vest right here? This vest means I'm low. I'm in the matrix right now. I'm in the matrix, cooling. When you inside the matrix, you working with the matrix. Your life is kind of simple. You know what I'm saying? It's just you just don't mess up, and you'll be straight. But once you step outside the matrix, you start trying to become the boss, the CEO. You know how many people you gotta like listen to their stories? You gotta decipher this dude lying to you or not. Is she lying? Is these real tears from this woman, or is she lying right now? Like, you gotta start dealing with these situations. You gotta start taking care of other grown men. Like, you gotta really think about another grown man. You can't just think about yourself no more when you become a CEO. You gotta start thinking about so much stuff that you, like, I don't have to do that right now. So that's my biggest issue about being a CEO. Do I want that responsibility? Because I'm not just a money grabber. I'm not just gonna grab the bag and go. I want to make sure the village eats. I want to make sure everybody good. We should build this thing up. We should all, like, I want to have it, and I know this ain't a fan. This is what gets me messed up, because I want to help other people, and I want other people to say, you know what? Damn, I got it. I can help T. What can I do to help T? I can do this. I can do that. And see, Damon Dash, he talked about that the other day. He was just like, look how many people he done made millionaires. But when he get into a bad spot, nobody don't help him. And it's part of the way how Dane talk to people, but it's part of the way everybody want to be on that top spot, and they don't have the same kind of mindset as you. So you might have helped them, but they not helping you back. And I'm just keep riding out, and until my video cuts off. I don't know how much memory I got on my phone, but so that's my biggest thing, people. Like, honestly, I could have, like, four folk keep saying, why? Well, what you waiting on? What you waiting on? What you waiting on? Every time I talk to him, he said, what you waiting on? This is what I'm waiting on, bro, because I know I'm gonna do some legendary shit, and it's like, am I ready to give up my regular life? Once you step into the spotlight, dog, you can't move the same. I noticed that when I played football. It's stuff some of my homies could do from the hood that was fucked up, and nobody would really know. Only people know if they got caught, or the people that they was into it with, and it was over. Or the police might know. It was over. But some of the stuff, if I would have did some things because I was a football player, it'd been all over the news. Oh, they'd made it like he was so big and bad. Like, oh, and it's just like, you gotta understand, once you elevate, you become a bigger target. You become a target, man. And even though you're trying to do good for people are rooting for your downfall. Even though you're trying to, and like, people don't value your time. People want to talk to you, and like, I mean, this is like my second YouTube channel where I got over 1,000 people. My first YouTube channel, it started getting crazy, man. Like, I don't build relationship with some of the people off my YouTube channels. But it became to where people want to talk to me, man. They want to just call and just be on the phone, like, what you doing? Like, I'm working, man. I'm out here doing something. I'm trying to do a video. What's happening, man? What you want? I ain't want nothing. I just want to see what you're doing. They just want to talk to you. They just want to hang out with you. Because they like what you do, so they just like, you know what, this dude cool. And I appreciate that. But that's stopping me. That's why Kanye West, he don't have a phone. And that's why he went out to wherever they went, Montana or somewhere, Reno. Somewhere they went to a big mansion ranch somewhere. just so they can be alone, so they can focus on work. And that's the thing about it. You get more work when you become a CEO. Might not have that same labor job, but it's more you dealing with multiple things now, and you dealing with multiple people now. You gotta wear a lot of different hats, and now you start getting people that just want to hang out with you because they know you got it. Like, oh man, this dude got it. Like, think about it. If I go to like I know my lifestyle is changing. Like when I do parties and stuff, the kind of party and stuff I used to do is different now. Like I used to could go to my homeboy's house and just have a party and it was cool. I mean that's still cool. Don't get me wrong. I ain't too big for that. That's still cool. But like going to the club in my hometown, I don't do that no more. Like I mean it's been years since I went inside the club in my hometown. Cause I done been to places that was so much better. You know, like just so much better. And then when I look at the risk and the reward, so these dudes been here shooting and fighting, do I want to get stabbed in the little dirty ass club? Do I want to get shot in this little dirty ass club because a chick like me and the dude get mad and I pull up in something nice and they don't got it and now it just turns into a situation. So if you go to a place where other people got it, you don't stick out as much. You know what I'm saying? And you see stuff you ain't never seen before. You get business ideas like, oh shit. Like when I go home, I just look at how people are losing money. I just look at it. They ain't doing that right. They could be making money off that. She ain't upsell me on this. Like I'm looking at how you could be making money. Like my mind is turning into that. And I remember one of my homeboys told me when I was in my junior college. Dude was like, man, you always got a scheme, dog. I'm like, what you mean? Like, he was like, dog, you always got a way out, bro. You always a step ahead, bro. I know that shit stuck with me, dog. That shit stuck with me. And so it's like, I don't know how I do this shit. Like I got a spider sense. I can feel shit like when it ain't right. Like, hold on. That ain't make no sense. But I gotta find out how it work. Once you find out how it work, now you can always make it work again. You can always create the situation to line it up so it'll work for you. So that's the thing I learned. Like, you got to find out how it works. Like, when I grew up, I was dyslexic. I could barely talk when I was a little kid. So I went into class with everybody else. I was learning how to say lion and lollipop and shit like that. But I remember I was still smarter than the other kid. Like we were somewhere and I was trying to tell somebody to put the fan on the floor because we was all sitting on the floor watching a movie and it was the air conditioner went out. Everybody was sweating like hell. But they had the fan up top. And I was trying to tell the lady to put the fan on the floor. And they couldn't understand what I was saying. I was so frustrated. So I just grabbed the fan and put it on the floor. And everybody was like, oh, it's for so much better, so much more refreshing. And I'm just like, how are y'all motherfuckers in here older than me can talk, say everything right, and I'm looking at this shit like if the fan was down here where everybody else is, the current is gonna come through and like keep everybody cool. And they all freaking out. Like the whole story was we can't understand what he's saying and everybody in here sweating, but the fan is like how the problem solving of some folk. And I just got that it's something natural in me. Something natural. And I want to use my talents, but I kind of still want to be free. I get to be free right now, man. Free. Y'all understand that? Free. You free right now, bro. Person watching this, you free. Do whatever you want to do. You free. You can have 2 girlfriends. Some people be mad, but they won't be on the internet. Nobody won't care about that. You can have 5 kids next year. You won't be on the front page of the news. You're free. But start doing some legendary shit. Start getting a following. Now you become talk of a few people. Like, oh shit, you see what happened? What? Now more people want to know. Now people don't even know you. Like, who the fuck is this dude? And now it's a story. Now if it's a story, the media can make money off of it because more people gonna tune in. And if it's money to be made, now you a profit. So it's like not just a profit for yourself. That's why every time when NFL players and stuff happen, like when Steve Harvey, the dude died on Steve Harvey show, he was an assistant. And you see the headline, Steve Harvey assistant dies. Why they just didn't have a guy named that died? Cause that ain't a story. That people don't know him like that. They know Steve Harvey though. So that's the only thing, man. Like, I want to be legendary, but I don't know if I want to go through the lifestyle of legendary people. Like I ain't gonna say I'm gonna be that dude, like having security and all that kind of shit. But like you heard about the truck driver that won the lotto back down in Florida. He dead now. When he was a regular truck driver, he was straight. He won the lotto and he gave the people that he gave money, ended up killing him and burying him up under the concrete slab. They dug up a concrete. They dug up like a little spot behind the house and put him in the grave, and they paved it over. And a cop helped them do it. Cop and everybody went down. A chick that he gave money to, like, because he wouldn't give him more. So it ain't never enough. You can never do enough. Never do enough. You can have the sweetest deal ever. You're gonna always have that person like, man, hell no, that ain't enough. But they wouldn't do that shit for you. But they gonna tell you what you doing ain't enough. But they wouldn't do half the shit you doing for you. So sometimes you can't make everybody happy. And some people ain't really trying to be happy. They just trying to fuck you. They just trying to get over on you. So but I've hardened up throughout the years. I've gotten a little. I've seen how you can do whatever for a person. As soon as something don't go right, they'll try to stab you. They'll try to cut you deep. It's funny. I talk to some people. They try to cut me deep. I'm like, Doc, why'd you say that? Why did you? They be like, what you mean? Why did you say that last part? That last little part right there. Like you trying to. I just told you the truth. What happened, and I ain't gonna be able to do this. You just try to say some fuck shit that fuck up my day. You just tried to fuck up my day because I can't do everything for you that you want. I did this other shit for you. I did some other stuff for you that other people didn't even, your own family members wouldn't do for you. But now I can do this the icing on the cake, and now you gonna say some shiesty shit to me? And I'm thinking to myself the whole time, I can choke you out. I can really damage you right now. But I'm a good dude. And now you mad because I ain't the greatest good dude. And you gonna try to fuck up my day because I say I can't do this, but I can do this, this, and this. And once I learned that with people, they just nasty. Like I'm of this world, but I'm not of this world. You understand what I'm saying? It's like I wanna do some legendary shit. But most people I talk to, they just like, nigga, it's hot outside. We ain't doing all that. Sit your ass down somewhere. Are you talking about shit, man? Fuck that shit. We used to pick up trash and all that kind of stuff in my neighborhoods, and like I used to pay for kids to go to places, see stuff. And I'm like, okay, let's really solve this shit. But I realized a lot of people like fuck that. For their own kids, they like fuck that. So you think they gonna go out and help some other kids? But I'm getting ready to put my big boy drawers on, man, and we're gonna do the company. And I'm gonna go dark sometimes. I'm gonna still check in with y'all. And I wanna build alliances with people. I wanna help people grow and become legendary. I wanna help people become legendary. Cause this is one thing I learned. If you got other friends in high places, when you run into a spot, they might can help you out. If you the only motherfucker, when you run into a spot, you don't have nobody to help you out. If I help my man get a tractor, if my tractor break, I can say, hey bro, come pull me to the shop.